Bonafide Hustler here.
College Picker here. Breaking Profit.
Oh, Retro Aficionado.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Green Room Hangout number 19, where we have a mystery guest coming. Actually, he's in traffic, and he will be joining us in a few. But his name is Flipping Profits. You might have seen him from YouTube videos. Yes, he is that crazy guy on YouTube videos. But we're going to be talking to him here in a second. We're going to be going into the comment feeds in 1 second. I'll make sure I mute this guy up real here on the other side. Okay. And I'm the Bonafide Hustler. I'm from Austin, Texas. And I resell things on eBay, Amazon, FBA, I guess it's the same thing, Antique Booth, Craigslist, and I do really well doing it. There's a book called Flip That Shh, you know what I'm talking about. And recently, if you watch my video stream, you'll know that all the other guys that you're seeing on the screen right here were just in Austin, Texas, and we had the best time ever. But I'll hand it to College Picker. Who are you, man?
College Picker. I just got done with an amazing vacation to Austin, and I destroyed the tie rack as seen in, I think, Steve's video. I like to resell stuff. I'm focusing mainly on Amazon right now, but I've done eBay, Craigslist. I've sold stuff on Etsy. I've sold stuff to my friends, sold stuff to family, sold stuff all over the place, and made a lot of money to kind of pay for stuff so I can bank other money and just pretty much lower my cost of living in general. Steve.
Cool. Mr. Steve, can you hear us?
Hello.
Steve is like frozen in time, dude. Steve, can you hear us now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're like you're glitched out. But go ahead, man. Who are you, Steve?
If it's cool to keep going, I'll introduce myself. My name's Steve. I run a YouTube channel as well, just like these other. Well, I want to say 3 guys, but Young's gonna be starting a YouTube channel.
It's coming soon.
Yeah, Breaking Profit. I sell mostly clothing on eBay. I just recently got an office space, so I'm doing a lot of new stuff over there. I also do Amazon, FBA. I'm looking to do that a lot more. Craigslist. Like they said, I had a terrific vacation as well. Everything was perfect besides 2 things. You know, College Picker beat me in tennis, and he found all the really good ties at the thrift store. But besides that, you know, Chris was a great host. He showed us a lot of awesome things in Austin. Great food, great people. I mean, it was just, you could already probably tell I'm not as white anymore from being in Austin. So thanks again, Chris, and everyone. It was great to meet all of you, and I'm excited for another show.
Definitely. And Mr. Young, who are you? Tell people who you are.
Yes, sir. Retro Aficionado. Been doing this for a long time, since 1987. You can pretty much guess how old I am. I'm an old fart. But, yeah, we're fresh back from Austin. You know, I sell on, let's see, eBay, Amazon. I just got into an antique booth and already made a few sales in the antique booth. But, yeah, man, I hustle, man. That's my game. But yeah, I had a blast hanging out with the guys, man. Looking forward to it again. So.
All right. And so I am actually starting up my other comment screen right there because some stupid Windows update had to go through right now. So I'm actually in the comment feed on an iPad. And if you guys don't know what an iPad is, it's a really compact device that looks kind of like, I'm just kidding. Okay, so I'm on my iPad looking around. We got PT Hustle, KDC, Thrifting Lounge. Hey, I was actually on the Thrifting Lounge yesterday, I think, or something like that. Thrifty Eye, Pete's RC Racing. Sweet. I like that name. Cool Toads, John Bang, Golden Finger Picker. Cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of people in here. So that's nice. Thrift Shop Maven. So if you guys have an actual comment that you want to put, go ahead and put it wherever. We are going to be taking comments from Google Plus and from YouTube. So once that thing boots up correctly, I'll be able to see all the comments there. We got 75 viewers in the room, and Flipping Profit should be here in, I don't know, about 10 minutes or so. So in the next 10 minutes, we're actually just going to toss it around. If you guys haven't seen the videos on Raken's channel and my channel, CP, have you made a video yet of this trip?
I haven't. I have not. I haven't had any time to edit. As soon as I got back here, I've been busy, and I haven't dumped any footage yet. I'm going to steal a couple clips, I think, from your guys' video. I'm going to do a voiceover from my point of view, kind of.
Okay, cool.
It'll be a little different. Not as in real time as you guys. You guys banged them out like that day or that night. Like,
no, they did a great job of just.
Yeah, you guys freaking killed it.
Videos out. I got some. So just to let the viewers know, I got pivot head sunglasses, and basically what they are is they got a camera embedded right in between the lenses. I got that, and I've shot some footages. Some I shot some footage, and I'll put out my video soon. Again, like Eric, I just been really busy since I got back, but we had an amazing time.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. I don't know if you saw the last one, but I asked you a question at the very. It's not the last day. I still have a couple more days to edit, but part 2, day 4, Young is in the tail end of that video where we are at Magnolia Cafe in Austin, and Reagan is so tired. Out of a 1 to 10, he said like 9.5. I mean, I took all the energy out of these guys. I mean, I nonstop. And some people ask me, is that how you live your life? And I'm like, it kind of is, but that's kind of a special.
You're overboard on vacay, bro. You did.
I mean,
you know what? No, seriously, man. So the guy wakes us up in the morning. He goes, "Hey, you guys get up. We're gonna go for a bike ride around the neighborhood." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, this is gonna be great." So we get, and Chris got like about 20 bikes, I swear. So he assigns each of us a bike, and we go around his block.
Assigns.
Right, and it's a nice ride. We get back, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, we get lunch, or we got some Jamba Juice or something like that. Something, what was it? Like some power.
It's like green juice.
Yeah, green juice, whatever. So we did that, and then Chris took us.
Look who we got! Look who we got!
Oh my gosh! Hey, just bear with us. And then after that, Chris took us paddle boating, or is that what you call it, Chris? Paddle boating? Paddle boarding. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So
there ain't no boat involved.
So he does that, and and it's a great workout, right? I mean, you're standing on a big board, and you got an oar, and we're doing that, and it's hot, right? It's 100 degrees, and then after that we get dinner, and gosh, I'm losing my train of thought. Help me out, guys.
We went to a Goodwill.
Yeah, we went to a Goodwill.
Then we did a photo shoot at my house.
We did a photo shoot.
And then we did Top Golf.
Yeah, that's right. We did the Top Golf meetup.
And then we did an arcade.
And then he goes, let's go on the arcade. And by this time, me and Steve were like just fried, right? Our brain isn't functioning because we've been up for such a long time. And Chris, he's like a damn Energizer bunny. He just keeps going and going and going. He's like, dunk, 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 dunk. I was like, gosh, let's shut this down, please. But hey, I'm not complaining. It was a great time. And I think I speak on behalf of all the guys, man. Look, man, hey, you're a great host. Your girlfriend, dude. I mean, gosh, hanging out with Whitney was like hanging out with my sister, right? I mean, she's cracking jokes, she's hanging out, and Emerson, and then his wife, it was like hanging, they were like a bunch of sisters, right, guys? I mean, they were hanging out, and they're just God, their personality is really great, and again, guys, if you guys,
like zero awkwardness, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, they were just like, hey, they were cracking jokes, and I remember one time I did something stupid, and Whitney goes, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And I was like, "I can give you a long list," and and we're cracking jokes like that. I mean, it was like,
There was one awkward stage. You want to know what? It was when I showed the girls Flippin' Prophet's thumb video when he's cutting his thumb off.
Ah, you know what? That's a great segue to introduce our guest, I guess, right?
Yeah. Flippin, what is up? Flippin, how's it going, brother? Your internet's cutting out.
Your internet's all screwed up, bro.
Hello, Flippin. Okay, his internet is choppy. I don't know if it's me seeing that, but
no, I see it too.
Yeah.
Okay, it's choppy. Hey, come back on. Get out, log off, come back on, and make sure no other peripherals are going on in your house that are smoking up your bandwidth. Just so you know.
Turn the audio off.
Hey, CP, text him all that information, please.
I am.
Okay, so let's think here. Reagan, what was your favorite part of the trip? We are going to get to Flippin' Profits in a second when he's...
I got two favorite parts. One of the things that really stood out to me, and it's driving me crazy now because... what was that restaurant we went to? Salt Lake?
Oh,
Oh my god,
Oh.
I am craving that smoky meat so bad now, and all I got around here is Texas Roadhouse, and it's driving me nuts.
Oh.
And I'm like, I can't stop. Like, I was talking to my friend. I'm like, we need to do some research and try to find barbecue around here that smokes it the way. It was like what? It was like
Yeah.
what's the terminology used for the way they smoke that meat? It's like a wooden.
It's like
Open pit?
but it's like pit barbecue.
Oh my god, I can't stop. The
Wood
smell.
smoke. They smoked it with they used oak.
Oh
Like,
my gosh, that was
it's in a
amazing.
pit, yeah.
Those ribs and that brisket, like seriously, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel just talking about that stuff. It's gonna be called Tasting Meats or something. I don't know. That
Hey,
was
when is that channel going to become live? I'm just kidding, dude. All right.
Tasting Meats. Probably after this.
I
Hangout.
actually kicked for a second, man. I was like, geez.
You got
Hey.
to finish this channel. Now you're going to open up a barbecue channel just on one place? This is crazy, dude.
Crazy.
But
All
yeah,
right.
that
What
was
was
the
your second
best.
favorite thing, man? Bacon.
Oh, my second favorite was probably when we went. What was Young mentioning when we were on the river with the boards?
That was
Yeah,
paddleboard.
yeah. Paddleboarding.
Man, I tell you, when I first got started, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep my balance, and I kind of had to start on my knees. But as we got, the funny thing is, when we first got started, these guys took off on me. I'm like, wow, I must be really out of shape. I must really be bad. And then I realized the paddle, I was using it the opposite way that I was supposed to. And once I turned it around, I caught up to them all.
Oh, that's
That was
funny.
freaking awesome. You had the GoPro out there, you were shooting all those clips. You guys got to check out that part 4 video. I mean,
Yeah, but no, I mean, Chris was a great host, and there's a video clip of us doing fireworks, and I damn nearly killed us all, man. Oh my gosh.
You pretty much did. I gotta say, I mean, the video, I guess, kind of does justice to that one scene where I guess Steve cusses and we're all cussing because this firework explodes so violently that it hits
Yeah,
the neighborhood. The car alarm goes off. My heart is like jarred, and
your
we're lucky.
girlfriend ran off screaming like mad at
Yeah,
Young.
no, it was that video does no justice because it was extremely loud. I mean, seriously, I mean, one of us could have gotten hurt, right?
I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
that mortar is enough to probably blow off a finger or two, if not a foot.
No,
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. One of us could have got seriously hurt.
Yeah, the actual firework is, I mean, it's not a Class A, but it's a pretty strong firework. It's supposed to shoot up in the air, away from houses, away from cars, away from people. And Young put it the other way around. So the propeller, or the propellant, or the rocket part of it shot up first, and that's what you see in the video, and then the thing just explodes on the ground. And that's what we felt. And I tell you, man, I've never felt a firework shockwave in my life, like an actual shockwave, but this thing hit us like a ton of bricks, but we were lucky. So
We were lucky.
very, very, very lucky, really.
And what's funny about the whole situation was Chris got some great neighbors, man. No one came out and said, "What the f are you guys doing?" Nothing. They knew we were out there, and they were like, "We don't give a, we don't give a damn." Chris got the huge man. Hey, I know the visitors can't go visit you because that'll just be awkward. But man, you got a cool setup, man. Your whole neighborhood, man. You got some great neighbors, man.
Yeah, I know. I live in a cul-de-sac.
Even the ghost in your loft was very welcoming to me and Young. So I mean, I thanked him a few times.
Yep. Hey, CP, what was your favorite part? And then we'll try to get to our guest if he shows up on
I
this.
like, honestly, the skate parks in Austin were pretty sweet. They didn't get to see them, but it was pretty cool skate parks. I've never been stand-up paddleboarding before, so that was the first time I've ever done that.
Yeah, that's definitely fun.
Right. But Eric, you did something else on the paddleboard.
Oh,
Yeah, what, Cobra and...
No, dude, this guy does a freaking headstand. I swear. And he
Yep.
pulled it off. I was like, what the heck?
He had a fan club after all that was done.
we got one on video. We never got the handstand on
Yeah, I
video.
don't think we got any of them on video, but y'all were so far ahead of me. I was just relaxing, doing some yoga on the paddleboard behind.
Yeah, I was actually behind you, so I'm watching the whole thing, and Eric pops up. He's doing the headstand. I'm like, what the heck is this guy doing?
I had a lot of tea that day.
Hey, so
And he
we're gonna try to get into the comment feeds here real quick. What I want to
We got him.
let me make sure he's on. Hey, yo, Flippin, are you there now?
Well, I'm using my cell phone data right now, so
I
I put it on a wireless hotspot, and my internet's screwed up. Is this
Maybe it's all freaking Diablo, bro. Maybe you should stop playing Diablo for 1 second and just go through this call with us. Uh-oh.
Not again.
He's cutting
Oh,
out
God.
again. No.
Oh gosh. Wait, he said a hotspot. That means he doesn't pay for internet?
Go, CP. Get with him again, man.
And he's frozen up.
We're trying. Okay. Have you ever tested your internet, by the way? But I have like 22. I think I'm going to go to 40 megs, but I'm at 22 and I don't have many hiccups, so I don't know. I was just wondering what you guys had, because all you guys are pretty fluid too. I want to let the viewers know out there, first of all, if you guys are just joining this room for the very first time, first of all, thanks a lot. If we can get the guest on and working properly, that's cool. If we can't, we'll move on to some other things. What just went down in Austin, Texas was a Green Room Hangout. It's a celebration of, not really a milestone, but basically half a year of us operating as admins into the Green Room, which is a community Facebook paid for Facebook subscription-based community that has to do with reselling. So there are about 122 members in there right now, maybe 121, and we decided to really give back to the people that helped us, build the Green Room, and we did it through a Top Golf event in Austin, Texas, which was not cheap, but we also did a coffee meetup on Friday, which was a lot of fun as well. I can't remember which one was the better one of the two, but either way, guys, definitely consider joining the Green Room if you want to take that next step in your hustler education.
He's moving. We got a better connection?
We'll see.
Okay, he's moving.
Flipping.
He's moving.
And just real quick,
I
I just want to do a follow-up comment after Chris. The reason why we had the meetup in Austin is because Austin is in the central part of the country. In case people do want to fly in, like next year when we do a meetup, it's just easier because, it makes no sense for me to host a meetup in California and someone in New York wants to attend and they have to fly halfway, all across the country, whereas, Austin is in the middle of the country, so it's easier.
Yep.
All right, Flippin. Do you want us to call you Flippin, GG Relic, Tyler, or what?
Whatever's better for you. I really don't care, honestly. What works better?
Well, what do you want to be called?
I like Flippin.
All right,
You like Flippin? We're going to call you Flippin.
Flippin.
You flipping guy.
All right, tell everyone who you are.
I'm flipping profits. I make profit off of flipping things. I sell everything that fits in a box and ships. It is not illegal.
Okay. I guess we're going to crack right into the interview. If you're cool with that, we're just going to ask you random questions. We're going to toss it out to the audience in about 10 minutes. And if you guys have any sweet questions for Flippin, start posting them now. I am going to run through the feed and figure out some really good ones to ask him. So, how do you like your questions? Do you like them rapid fire? You want to get in depth? Like, what's something that you don't want to get into?
What you don't want to get into?
I don't know.
What's something like? Okay, don't ask me any questions about what relationships, girls, guys.
Keep relationships out, and that's it. Nothing else.
Hey, do you have a girlfriend?
Go get out of here. What kind of bitch do you have in that tank behind you?
I'm just kidding, man. Okay, we're just going to start with the best question of all. Have you ever been in jail?
No.
No? I find that hard to believe, considering the way...
That's a good thing.
I've had mud shots taken, though. I've had mud shots taken. I trespassed when I was 15. That's the most I've been to go to jail.
Guy is living on the edge, man. Well, Flippin, where do you come from? Like, obviously you're here on Earth, but like, where do you reside in America?
I'm in the western part of Michigan.
Okay, cool.
Like this side or something. Yeah,
okay.
Holland, Michigan. It's close to Grand Rapids.
Oh man, I went to Grand Rapids for a corporate thing like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and it was my previous job and I left it, but. I didn't like Grand Rapids, but I happened to go, I think, around like November and something. That's just a terrible time to go to Michigan, right?
Yeah. Any time between October and April, you don't want to come here.
So basically half of the year sucks in Michigan?
What's that?
I said basically half of the year sucks in Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cold and snowy, unless if that's your thing.
It's definitely not my thing, but I can tell it might be your thing considering you have that sweet brown coat in a lot of your videos that it looks like It looks like you just crawled out of a Russian submarine, dude. Like seriously.
The trademark coat, yeah, I'll take it. It's green, right? The green one you're talking. I have a green coat and a brown coat. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a great. Both the coats. You just have some really heavy coats in your videos, so I've noticed that.
Yeah, they're necessary here through most of the year.
Okay, and you have your weird finger gloves too sometimes, right?
Yes.
The homeless man half finger gloves.
What are those things called? Why don't you give us the flip? What are those things really called, Flippin?
The fingerless gloves.
Are they called fingerless gloves? Or are they called something to do like?
Technically, they're called hobo gloves.
Hobo gloves. Okay.
Like hobo gloves.
Hey, Flippin, I got a question. Okay. Now, I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos. I don't even watch these guys' YouTube videos only because I'm just really busy. And I've seen a couple of your videos, man. I've seen a couple of your videos, and my question to you is, what are you smoking, man? Because they need to market that stuff.
I like that question. Thank you.
Huh?
Good question. The amazing thing is I really don't do many drugs.
That's a good thing. Okay.
Yeah. I'm naturally high somehow. I don't know what it is, but
that's good. All right, I got a question. Did you do any kind of drama, acting, or any how do you have such good acting skills? Because you have really good, amazing acting skills.
Oh, I'm not an acting picker. It's all me. Okay, fine. I did take theater in high school, and I was in some.
I knew it.
That makes sense.
I was in Hollywood actually for a little while, and I did some extra work, and I joined the Actors Union, but I flew back for personal reasons, and I've just been doing this ever since. Yeah, okay. I don't really act too much. I guess this was a good way for me to embrace my acting.
Your creativity.
Yeah, creativity, exactly.
That's exactly kind of why I started doing YouTube too, but I'm not nearly as physically creative as you. I try to do it within my work with jump cuts and certain kind of editing things.
Well, thank you. Thanks a lot for the compliment. Yeah, I try.
Yeah, Flipping Profits, you're like one of those kind of guys that would just grab anything, spin around in a circle, and put zooms to your face and like this, and it's just your videos are very interesting. It's almost like they're one shots, but you're spinning around, you're going so many different directions. It's cool. And you give a lot of angles that most people would never consider giving, right? Like these angles so close to your face and away, close. So can you explain why you shoot your videos like that?
Well, unfortunately, I think I might be somewhat egotistical when it comes to my facial reactions to things. My camera guy, he's been in a few of my videos, and yeah, I think that in some ways that does bother him, that I really do want it right up in my face. I don't know. And in fact, the only thing stopping me from doing that some time ago was the fact that I wasn't very proud of my teeth, but now that I had these braces, I'm okay with just putting my face and my teeth right up, and I'm proud to have metal in my mouth.
Tell everyone how you got those braces.
When or where? What?
How did you pay for them? What
did you pay for them with a check?
With cash.
They took PayPal?
No, I just ripped it right out of my banking account. Yeah, cash.
Nice.
Wow, man. That's cool, dude.
So Flippin,
that may or may not be the truth, but yeah.
So Flippin, just so tell us what avenues do you sell on? Do you sell on eBay? Do you do FBA, Craigslist, Etsy?
I only use eBay right now.
Okay.
I opened a Amazon account to sell, and I've used Craigslist a few times for larger items, but I've been doing eBay, and that's it.
So you're primarily eBay.
Yeah, I have 3 eBay accounts actually, but I only use one for selling as of right now. One of my other accounts, I would sell things that weren't very promising when it comes to their what a customer might expect from the item, like things that were in bad condition. I would still note that, but yeah, I only use one account now.
So what kind of items do you sell? So if I was to go to Flippin Profits eBay store, what would I see?
Mostly clothing now. Probably about 90% of what I'm selling is clothing.
Okay.
I started off selling audio equipment. I have a lot of knowledge in that, and amps, preamp sources, things like that. But mostly clothing, and I do sell a lot of odds and ends of other things. I don't know, coffee mugs, anything that's small, fits in a box and makes a profit, yeah.
Okay.
But,
Yo, Flippin, what's going on, man?
hey, what's up?
Hey, by the
man.
way, that's Reagan over there, if you didn't know.
Yeah, what's up, Rake? It's my boy, Rake and Profit. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, dude.
I mentioned this in a few of my videos, but the other reason why I started doing this, Reagan, I saw some of your...
Wow, Reagan, look at that.
Once again, you probably get that a lot, but it pissed me off at first when I saw your videos because, like, you're spreading the word, right? Like, you're telling everyone all the secrets, but I couldn't beat you, so I decided to join you. That's really what happened.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll tell you firsthand, man. I'm like a goofball. I love the style that you do with the videos, and I know it might offend some people, but I know you got a good heart, and you're putting it out there in a entertaining way. So put information out there that helps people. So I'll tell you right now, I really appreciate your videos. But I was gonna ask you why'd you get started, but never mind that. But another question is, like, how long were you like watching like YouTube videos and like the reselling community before you decided to like start your channel?
It wasn't too long. Probably about 3 months into watching your videos and a few other videos, I decided to make my first thrift haul video. Yeah, so not long, relatively speaking. Mm-hmm.
Nice,
So-
man.
Sorry, go ahead, Reagan.
All right, real quick, I was gonna say, how long? I don't know if you mentioned it before. How long you've been selling for, like on eBay and clothing and stuff?
About 3 years.
Oh, so you were selling for a while until you finally like bumped into the YouTube community and like all the resellers and.
Yeah. I don't know what was stopping me from searching YouTube. Maybe I don't know what it was, but I just decided to do that. Yeah, not too long back.
Awesome,
What was
man.
the first subject that you typed into the YouTube search bar?
Probably just selling on eBay. Yeah, that is a good.
I'm gonna add that to my tags. Thanks.
Yeah, I normally do put that in my tags now, but yeah, I think that is what I typed in initially.
And you said you were an audio equipment guy in the past, or you still an audio equipment guy?
It used to be an obsession, and I would call it actually an addiction of what it was, because like I would research the items, and I would try to understand how they worked. I'm not very much so into it anymore, though. I still have some stuff. Like I have back here, I have a power amp, a preamp processor, Marantz, Emotiva, which are.
What kind of brands do you have?
It's a audio-video processor. 7005 is the model number. Yeah, it's a pretty nice one. It's probably actually the lower end, but I'm not too much into that anymore.
So is that stuff that you would ship on eBay, or is that something that you sell locally?
I would ship it on eBay, yeah, and it was very expensive. Yeah, I know. There was a lot of risk involved, of course, but a lot of my items would move for around $100 to $200 because I would buy, I don't know, vintage audio equipment and so forth. But yeah, clothing was kind of a relief for me, of course, because it's a low investment, low cost to ship.
Yeah.
So that really did catch my interest. I still. What's up?
Sorry, what were you saying?
I was just going to say I'll still sell an audio component occasionally, but I rarely even looked at that section. That was actually, I was in the Detroit area for a while, and they had a lot more audio equipment. They had a tendency to have more of that in their thrift stores in the Detroit area. I think it's because my location, at one point they had some money there or something like that.
The only amplifier I've ever, well, the first one I've ever bought and sold was a Marantz 4140. If you know what that is, it has blue dials. It's older.
Is
It
that
has blue dials? What is that?
Can you
Say
see
something.
it?
Okay.
Really nice, CP. Dude,
Yeah,
how much you
that's
sold it
good.
for? Like,
Oh yeah, I like that. That's something I would flip quick.
It was beautiful. I think you got it for like 80, and it sold for like 350. Or it was.
That's a $300.
I flipped it on Craigslist to get rid of it.
Nice. It's beautiful.
Hey, Flippin, I got a question for you. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to change into this GG Relic person, all right? And I want you to tell people out there to like this video. In the style. I'm putting you on the spot, man. You should be able to get this done. Come on.
But the problem is, well, see, I'm not. I'm off my meds, so that only happened. Transitional period where I break into.
Sure if you shake your head real fast, I'm pretty sure you can get it.
What do you want me to say?
Just say like this video, however you want to say it. Like everyone like this video. There's like 125 people watching this thing right now, just so you know. No pressure though.
Do it like Russian propaganda.
All right. What do you want me to say?
Tell them to like. Tell them to smash the like button.
Anything crazy? I mean, like, bring on the crazy, man. We want to see it for like 30 seconds. Let's see.
Just give me some lines. Just give me some lines.
Okay.
Give me some lines. One-liner.
GG Relic here, wanting you to like this video. If not, then make up some line. If not, then you're going to take our firstborn child or something like that.
All right. GG Relic here. Like this video! Like this video, we're going to find your children and we're going to eat them. Because we're hungry.
Oh, my God. That's good.
How was that?
So, hey, Flippin, can I ask you, man, are you a boxing fan?
Yeah, I know. Mike Tyson, right? So
Yeah, see, like, when I first watched the video, I got it, because I'm a huge boxing fan, so I was like, oh, man, he's totally copycatting Mike Tyson.
Lines. See, I like having lines. I was asking you for some lines, because I did steal those lines from Mike Tyson, but
yeah,
I was hoping it wouldn't be exposed.
Yeah, so basically, the story behind that is when Mike Tyson was fighting, and he was gonna fight Lennox Lewis. He basically, and correct me if I'm wrong, Flippin, he was in an interview, and he just went on this Lewis children, and at the time Lennox Lewis didn't even have children, so it made no sense.
Oh yeah, like
so, that's funny. So I totally. Yeah, I totally got it when you said it in the video, though.
Good. I knew that some people would catch that. Yeah, that I was totally copying that. I actually used the same music that another YouTuber used for that hour Tyson was doing the interview and did the eat your children part. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Flippin, we're gonna go into a rapid fire kind of session. You cool with that?
Of course.
No, I'm asking you, are you cool? You're supposed to rage out and be like, I'm cool.
I'm cool.
Crazy boy. All right. So from Kathleen Brown, this is coming from Google Plus. What's the biggest size clothing you've ever found?
Oh, probably 5X.
5.
I think it was a women's 5X.
Okay. Have you ever done some serious dumpster diving? If so, what was your coolest find?
I went dumpster diving once, and I want to make a video on it. I'm doing it my second time because it's just I find the concept of it hilarious. But I did it at GameStop, and I think the only things I attained from that dumpster, just a few cases for games, which do sell as well, but for very cheap, of course, for next to nothing for the most part.
Okay. I guess you threw those on eBay or something, or just kept them.
I probably just tossed them in my inventory room and haven't seen them since. I am working on that, though.
Okay, so out there in YouTube land and in Google Plus land, if you're watching now, now's the time to like really barrage the comments down, and we're going to start going into the feeds pretty heavily here and seeing who is talking, who's answering, who's asking questions. So here we go. There's some remarks and some questions, so we'll just go with some remarks or questions. Abandoned Wombat. I've never seen this in Google. I've never seen this in the Green Room Hangout. So Abandoned Wombat, thanks for coming in. Finally able to catch you guys live. That's pretty cool. So that's great. Steve Epic is saying more along the lines of Heath Ledger's Joker. So I guess the way you act, maybe the way you do the rage thing, you know, that's a compliment, man. Heath Ledger was a really good actor in the Batman film. So that's cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Did you like his acting in that movie?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was entertained by it.
Yeah, Louis the Seller echoes that as well. He goes, he reminds me of the Joker from Batman Begins or The Dark Knight. So sweet. That's a compliment, man. Big time compliment right there. Steve Epic has a really good suggestion for you, or just a request. Flippin, I would love to see some videos on picking audio equipment. So if you ever come across a receiver, preamp, amplifier, anything, consider making a video. You know, some people are wanting to see that.
Yeah, good word. Yeah, I'll plan on doing that sometime in the near future, hopefully.
Yeah, I saw that you, in one of your videos, you went through an audio rack and you said, this is like for audiophiles, not to be confused with pedophiles or something like that. You said something like that. But
Yeah.
no, I swear, no, he did. He's like, this is the person that would buy this would be an audiophile, which is not to be confused with a pedophile. It's kind of funny. These are hilarious. But you really go for that audiophile kind of stuff. I mean, there's no money in the Kenwoods and the Sonys unless there's. I mean, it's all you're going for like the rare stuff, right?
Yeah, certainly. The rare stuff is always what I would hope for anyway. I have picked up several units by Sony and Kenwood, and some of their older units are actually have somewhat of a value to them. But
like the silver front stuff, Techniques, you know, whatever. Sansui. I mean, all those brands do well in my booth. I'm kind of hesitant about shipping them off, but I guess if you've done it a million times, have you had? What's your kind of like retention? I mean, not retention, but your return rate on maybe audio equipment on eBay, like in general? 10%, 5%?
Surprisingly, it was quite low. I think it was probably closer to 5%. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. So
maybe I was lucky. I don't know. I did insure my items though. Every time I would ship an audio component, I would insure it. And actually, I had so many incidents that I could no longer insure through USPS.
Oh my gosh.
I stopped. Yeah, they have a limit. They'll like cut you off.
How many do you think you had, like, if you had to guess?
I probably had about. I don't know if they do it by like the amount, like the value or the quantity, but I probably had about 15 or 20. Probably a good percentage of those were over $100 that I got back.
Wow. And they cut you off. They were just like, no more. You're not insuring it. You can't do it.
Yeah. There was another agency I was able to go through, but it was somewhat confusing for me to figure out how I would get my refund back if something were to happen. So that was around my transitional period, though. That's when I started transitioning toward clothing and other things. So I just stopped bothering with it, really.
So it's a lot easier to ship clothing. There's a lot less hassle than the audio equipment.
Oh yeah, certainly. Yeah, I rarely get returns in clothing, but.
What's your favorite brand of clothing? To flip.
I'm still learning a lot. Probably, I get excited when I see a Patagonia item. Of course, Flippin is the one who brought my attention to those items, and
Patagucci.
Vintage Pendleton. Yeah.
Do you ever find
like Marona or something like that? Do you get excited when you see Marona?
That's a joke.
I'm kidding. All right. From Google Plus, David Wood, is eBay a full-time job for you? That's a question from Google Plus right now.
Yeah, that's all I do. That's all I've been doing to make money over the past 3 years. Yeah, so it is only a source of income.
From Google Plus, from my brother, Easy Money. Okay, this is my brother, so be kind. I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want. What was the first item you hustled, and have you tried creatine?
Yeah, I have tried creatine. I have some right now, actually.
Question is that?
I think I mentioned that in one of my videos. Actually, I remarked on why not to do creatine because it
fills your muscles with water.
Fills with water, dehydrates.
I died so hard. I'm sorry. I died.
Yeah, some people seem to like that part.
No, I showed it to two of my brothers, and they were dying.
Oh yeah, good. I'm happy to entertain them.
That was your. I don't know if that was your intro video, but whatever the one where you were outside of a thrift store and you're saying, "I'm telling you to judge. I'm telling you to." Remember that one?
Yeah.
Is that your first video?
When you turn the character on, man. That's when you turn your character on.
Yeah, that was my second one. Yeah, that's when I decided to be a bit more intense, I guess.
Dude, I died. I must have seen that video like 10 times because it's just funny to me.
Thank you. Yeah, it has the most views out of all of my other videos, which is.
We all shared it as soon as we saw it. We were all sharing it, and hopefully it brought some traffic.
I know. Yeah, I woke up one morning and all of a sudden it had like another 1,000 views almost, or something close to that, which was a lot compared to what it had. Like it went from like 150 to hundreds of views just over one night, which was a lot for me, especially at that time. That was right when I started.
And how many subscribers do you have now? Didn't you just hit a milestone?
Yeah, I hit 1,000.
Nice.
Like 5 days ago. I'm at at 1,020 right now, actually. So I was kind of happy to see that go up a bit more.
Dude, it took me forever to hit 1,000. Forever.
Oh, is that so? Yeah, I'm uncertain as to how long it took you guys to get where you're at, because I know you all have quite a few.
Hey, Flippin, have you seen any of my videos?
I got to subscribe to your page, man. I've seen you on a green room or two. I just I don't think I clicked.
That was a joke. That was a joke because I haven't done any videos yet.
Oh, you don't have any videos. Oh,
He's a procrastinator.
That could have gone really bad. He could have been like, "Oh yeah, I catch you all the time," and then it would be like,
"Oh man, you're great."
Steven Shoshner, I guess Shoshner, 12 minutes ago says, "Flippin', feed your fish." What does that mean, Flippin'?
Oh, there's only one fish left now, actually. I think it's because I forgot to feed it, the other one. The only fish that's still alive is the one that eats the algae off of the aquarium. That's not always there, of course. And I think actually the other one's dying, and they're allowed for more algae to be produced on the walls. I don't know much about that, though. But I have one fish.
Okay. Thrifty Eye says, "Flippin' Profits, you're a nut. I was one of your first subscribers. Congrats on 1,000. That was awesome."
Thank you for both comments.
Yeah. So let me think here. Now I'm going to go to the top of the feeds. There's a lot of people talking about the feeds. So I want to see what's the most profitable flip you've ever done?
It was a vintage Sansui integrated amp. They had a line. They refer to them as the Alpha series, and it was one of the Alpha amps. It sold for, I think it was around $600 to $700.
Oh my gosh! How much did you buy for?
I spent more than I usually would spend on things on that one. Which wasn't much. I spent $60 on that.
No, that's a significant profit still.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, and really, I could have sold it for more. That was when I was quite new. That was like in the first few months of selling. It probably could have flipped for or sold for probably over $1,000.
Wow.
I would have given it some time.
Hey, I don't want to take your thunder though. That just reminded me though. The viewers go to my Facebook page. I probably have my biggest payout on eBay. I bought something for $3 and it just sold for $600. Go to my Facebook page and check it out.
Nothing but net.
Nothing but net, right?
No pun intended, because it was basketball.
Yeah. And this was something that I disclosed about 5-6 shows ago.
You're stealing his thunder right now, man.
I totally am. Hey, Flippin', what you dipping?
That bass out your voice.
I know. I got all kinds of bass in my voice right now.
I got a question / comment. Someone on my Facebook page mentioned your green barrels of monkey. You giving an inaccurate price on YouTube, but I looked it up on Amazon, and it is at like $15 with $5 shipping. So if you estimated it at $20, like I don't think that was too outrageous. Prices fluctuate.
Maybe it'll sell. Yeah, I mean, I have our best offer, so someone could offer me $15, and maybe I'll take it.
So, I mean, prices fluctuate. For anyone to get upset about a price like that you quote in your video, I've quoted things that are $15, $20, $30 different than would it be at the current market. Like, things change, and to be, so I don't know, to get mad at us for quoting a price, I try to keep prices out of stuff now, because you do get a lot of backlash on it.
Yeah.
Any backlash on any of that kind of stuff, man. It's like, I think people realize that you could, I don't know, when you make videos, you can just say, like, I'm asking this. Like, just like the American Pickers when they say, I'm going to ask this, because it might sell for more, it might sell for less. Right?
But it all evens out in the end, and in a price of something, you have to consider how much feedback you have on eBay, how well you take pictures, how well you take measurements and listings. Like, that all kind of measures into the price.
Yeah, and I got to say this real quick, and this is not to slam the people that do this, but if you're concerned about that kind of thing, I don't think hustling might be for you, because you got to look at the bigger picture, right? The bigger picture, there's no way the prices are ever going to be exactly what we say in the videos. So stop hating on that. Stop hating on any YouTuber that's if you're trying to get your actual prices from there. Get out your phone, do the appropriate research like we all do, and make an educated decision. The videos will help you, yes, but don't sit there and say that's not what it is when we've done this before, so
there's so many factors to keep in mind. It's never just
absolutely
in stone.
Right.
Yeah, and one thing people don't realize is sometimes when we say, oh, we sold it for you know, like for instance, my situation, you know, I said, oh, I got this for $3 and I sold it for 600. It might take a while. I mean, it took me what, 2 months? You know, and some people
Pretty
don't
good
have that
turn.
patience. Well, yeah, but still, I mean, some people don't have that patience. I mean, you know, it goes back to it goes back to the last show when I was telling you guys about my best friend in San Antonio, who I was trying to teach the business. He just had no patience. He's like, oh, how come this ain't selling? I'm like, dude, relax. It's, you know, just be patient. It's gonna sell. No, it's no one's looking at it. No one's buying it, and you know, the business is just not meant for him.
Hey, Flippin, do you have a time period that you like to sell your items? I mean, a lot of my clothing items, if I pick them up for $4 or $5, I don't mind if they sit for 6 months and I make 20 times my money. Is there kind of like a sweet spot for you, or
I'm
you
with
know?
you on that. Yeah. I recall one of your videos where you mentioned you're okay with sitting on your items for a while. For my more expensive ones, I'm okay with that. Yeah, 6 months. I mean, even a little longer than that, I'm okay with that.
Absolutely, yeah.
I do have a lot of. See, when I started out, I have a lot of items that I'm not very proud of purchasing, but I would like to move, and I still do have them listed. So I really
done that.
Yeah, I still have a lot of those items up actually still, and they've been sitting there for a long time. So that starts to get tedious, just dealing with that and relisting the items, of course. But I've been a lot more picky on my picking. So.
Do you do a lot of auctions, or do you do a lot of buy it now?
Primarily buy it now. Well, for clothing, I normally do buy it now for clothing. For other items that are more rare.
Uh-oh.
No.
Have out every weekend.
Okay,
Right.
hey, Flippin, could you repeat that real quick? You
Maybe
froze
has
up.
auctions every weekend for the rare items.
Yeah, I auction the rare items. I try to make auctions every weekend, but
Okay.
the vast majority of items are buy it now.
Okay.
I've got some stuff coming in the feed. Oh, you want to go, Ricken?
Real quick, I wanted to congratulate him on the. You got some office space, right? Do you mind talking about that real quick?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, thanks for the idea, man.
Yeah.
I saw your video, and I was getting really sick and tired of having all of my items in my living space, because I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I was working out of my living room like the entire time.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Yeah, it was getting really annoying, just always having stuff spread out in the living room. So for the last few months, I've been considering getting a storage unit or an office or whatever. And I saw your video and how you got an office, so I was like, that would be better. I mean, then I could, there might be air conditioning or something in an office. So.
How big of a space did you get, if you don't mind me asking you? It was kind of hard to tell.
I don't know that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I really don't know the dimensions of it.
Hey, you think you can go take a measuring tape right now and just go take a look and then come back?
If as you wish, I suppose.
No, don't go. Seriously, just stay here, dude. You probably would go. I'm just kidding, dude. We got a lot of responses back to that whole thing about you talking about accurate prices and everything like that. So 2 things real quick. The Thrifting Lounge says your best friend is your smartphone. Would you agree with that or not?
Best friend is your smartphone? Yeah, I would say so. While you're out on the job, I have my phone out all the time, and I'm sure most of us.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Picking Profits is saying people are always getting mad about price estimates. I sold a book for $100 and showed them the sale. They still called me a liar. LOL. Some people are just jerks. How do you feel about that? I mean, are you getting any kind of hate coming through YouTube or anything?
Yeah, and I do recall some being about the prices. Yeah, people claiming that I'm extorting my prices and what they sell for, but I really don't pay much attention to that, honestly. It doesn't bother me any.
How do you deal with haters? Let me ask you that, Gigi Relic.
Haters? I appreciate the haters almost as much as I appreciate the people who are supportive, I guess, because really what I look for to some degree is attention. And whether or not it's haters, I'll take either. And there's not much that one can say that would offend me.
Okay, well that's good. We have from Google Plus Armando Sueño saying, "How do you feel when you are recording your videos in the middle of the street and people are watching you?"
Love it.
Yeah, that actually did take a little bit of nerve. The one that I did downtown, it's a very popular area, the downtown area in this town that I live in. and there's a lot of familiar faces that one might see every day, even going about those places anywhere in this area, even. And it was hard for me to do that, but I just decided to press on and
Show must go on.
not give a sh exclamation point T.
Oh wow, nice drop on that one. I like that.
Thanks.
That was good.
How often do you list?
It's very random. I'd probably list
When you're not dungeon crawling.
every other day on average. What's that?
When you're not dungeon crawling?
Yeah. It depends how where I'm at in my phase of playing Diablo.
Okay, about that. All right, bring it back.
Okay. So
Hold on. Bring it.
wait, hold on. Is that an act, or do you actually play like?
Dude, he plays Diablo. I can tell by the
Yeah, College Picker knows. He has some familiarity with that.
All
Because
right,
I don't know. I've never played Diablo. I don't even know what
Okay,
a damn Diablo is.
Flippin. Bring me to like the early 2000s. Are you a paladin? Are you a Amazon? Are you a barbarian?
Oh my god, this is so nerdy, dude.
Javazon. I was a Javazon.
You're a Javazon? How many Stones of Jordan did you pay for?
Oh my god,
How many Stones of Jordan did you pay for?
Well,
it's become a geek show. Jesus.
This might make my argument invalid, but I never found a Stone of Jordan on Diablo 2. It's crazy. My Javazon was level 93.
I've never found a Stone of Jordan either. They all got duped.
I found 2 in Diablo 3. Yeah, it's crazy. That's good to know that you never found one in Diablo 2 either. Maybe they don't really exist. Yeah, they were just duped items.
Yeah, they were currency.
You guys should make a video about that and do a live Google Hangout.
Something, huh? Hey, Flippin. Another question. What's in that tank behind you?
That's my Asian LJ eater, or Chinese LJ eater. It's a fish. It's like this long. It's a few inches long, and
Jordan is it worth?
outside.
Okay. It says Warcraft. This guy Asmeth eBay Trading says Warcraft with a greater symbol D3. Warcraft is better than Diablo 3. Yes or no?
I really haven't played Warcraft. I haven't played World of Warcraft, but Diablo's more my thing because it's just like it's a constant lottery. But it's all vanity because in the end you don't win anything, and the whole reason behind playing is to find better items to where you could work yourself into finding better items more efficiently.
Actually, I do have an important hustling-related question about Diablo. Have you ever resold any of the items from the game, or
Yeah.
You have? Okay, so I know when it first came out, it was a big rush for like the first week or two for people actually making like a couple $100 or a weekend playing.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I ended up selling $170 worth of gold in the first few days, or not. It was in the first week or so because I was playing so much and I saw that there was some money to be had, and I would just have people send money straight to my PayPal and I just hand them cash in game. And actually, I did sell it on eBay as well. I had a link on eBay, but eBay took it down because apparently that's against it.
That's crazy. We got a question from Sam Zaki. Do you pick within Diablo?
Of course.
Exactly.
Diablo is all picking.
Okay.
I don't even know what that means.
Items off the ground.
Okay, so there's some people saying they're like posting their favorite games. So like Katie Patton, for example, big time YouTuber, she's in the feed. She's saying Elder Scrolls, which is isn't that Skyrim or something like that? It's like one of those things, right?
Hats off to the Skyrim the video too. That was awesome.
Oh, the music video. Yeah, thanks.
The Skyrim music video was pretty great.
I'm glad that you commented on that one. I appreciate it.
I got it right off the bat.
We're also picking Prophet saying EverQuest Classic is better than Diablo Classic. What do you think about that?
I've never played it.
All this comparison going on. I haven't played EverQuest either. I don't know.
Okay. Let's
I
go
don't
into
even know
the-
what you guys are talking about.
No.
I'm really not a gamer. I'm simply addicted to Diablo 3 and that's it. Otherwise, beyond that, I don't game much.
Here's a good question from Google Plus. What is the one comment on all your videos that really got to you? This is from my brother. Oh, thanks a lot, eMoney. What's the one comment on all your videos that really got to you? I know mine, but let's see.
Yeah, I know mine as well.
What is?
Talk about that? Why would we want to talk about that now?
I don't know.
Keep it positive.
E-money! Dude, change up your question.
What's yours, Bonafide? What's
What's
the...
mine?
Yeah.
That's something you wouldn't want to disclose. Why would you want to tell people that?
No, because I'll say mine. I don't care. 2 years ago, on one of my videos, someone was like, it just said "dem eyebrows" because I hadn't plucked in I hadn't kept my eyebrows in good shape for the longest time, and so it just said "dem eyebrows," and I was like, okay, haters, no big deal. And then I ran to the bathroom, and I was like, oh, that little bastard.
Hard.
But anyway, so I just know mine. I'm okay saying it.
I know mine too, man. Someone just the other day, they messaged me or they commented on one of my videos and they said, "You look dumb," and that's it. And I'm like, shoot, I must look dumb, but oh well, I guess I'll embrace it.
You must have had the volume down because you articulate pretty well.
It does bother me a little bit thinking about that.
Really?
You think my articulation undoes that, looking dumb to some extent?
No, you know what? I think whenever you do these YouTube videos, you need to have a thick skin. You really do.
I think we need to see who the person is that did that comment. I'm pretty sure there's a high chance that person doesn't look exactly, I don't know, put it that way.
They probably don't have a profile picture of themselves.
Maybe it's I don't know. Yeah, it's just like that blue thing. Trip Kroom asked, a link to Flipping Profit's YouTube channel. Yes, it'll be in the description below once this becomes an actual video on my...
I'll put it in the comments right now.
Oh, thanks for looking out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we want to make sure we'll stay on this for another 10 minutes. So if you guys want to sub to Flip, I won't even say if you better sub to Flipping Profits.
I know. Hey, Flippin', I have to subscribe to your channel. Like I said, I'm really bad about.
Don't let him fool you. He doesn't watch videos.
He's at 1,020. There's 135 people watching right now. He should be at 1,000 and what? 1,150 by the end of this video right now.
All right, I'm posting it now.
They better subscribe because I mean it is the most entertaining picking related anything I've ever seen. And there's if you know what you're doing, you can pull he talks about gems. You can pull information out of there if you know what you're doing. If you just
There are a few things you could pick out of my videos, right? A few helpful tips. Occasionally.
There are helpful tips. I'm telling you, people just know what they're looking for.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I knew as soon as the first video I saw, I was like, this guy's legit. I went straight to your eBay page. I am 100% confident that you are legit, that you do this, that you graduated with a college degree, correct?
Correct.
Okay, what did you study?
Disclosed information, sorry.
Diablo 3.
What'd you study, man?
Whatever. There are a few things I don't talk about.
Okay, that's fine.
Next time, I'll call you up on the phone, man.
Yeah, hit me up with a text if you don't want to talk about it. But no, I'm 100% confident that you are an asset to this community. That it's I don't know if anyone's giving you hate on either YouTube, Facebook, anything. I think it's unnecessary. I really do think you're an asset to the community.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, I was really happy to see you toward the beginning there because I saw you had a lot of subscribers and you know what you're talking about. A lot of people respect you, so I was really happy to see your commenting on my videos. That meant a lot, and I was hoping they would last. I was like, gosh, I hope I don't say something really stupid and these guys unsubscribe to me or something.
No, I've seen pretty much all of them. Sometimes I watch it on my phone, and the phone commenting system is so bad that I can't even leave comments, so I just end up giving a thumbs up on the phone.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, Flippin', I have to put you on the spot. So obviously I don't have a YouTube channel yet, but out of the three guys, who do you like the best?
Oh gosh, that's a
what kind of question is that?
I have to put him on the spot, man. Come on.
They all have their.
No, don't give me that. Pick one.
I can't do it. I can't say it.
Come on.
I don't know. I like them all.
Come on, dude. I'll eat your children. Come on.
I'll eat your cousin.
I'll eat your cousin, children, whatever.
I think you said some of that in this video. I swear he wanted one of my firstborn children to eat it or something like that. I know he did.
I was hungry that day. That was all. Don't worry, I had my fill.
Okay, come on. Choose one.
Okay, I'll say this. I appreciate all of their videos, but Rake and Profit did get me into this initially.
Okay.
And I probably sell my selling habits are similar to his because what I sell, of course, are clothing, and I kind of mimicked him in some ways as well with my the photo booth that I ordered and the mannequins. Before that, it was a crap job, and I don't know why I accepted to sell things that way. I would just
flat on the floor.
Yeah, flat on the floor. It was horrible. So
it works for some stuff.
I can relate the most with Raken's videos.
I have one question for you, Flippin. Have you ever sold a Guitar Hero controller?
Yeah, I sold them on Craigslist, a pair. I think they were the ones for Nintendo Wii. Yeah, you're a big fan of that game, aren't you?
During this Hangout, I have sold over $183 in Guitar Hero controllers.
Oh, congratulations!
That's great, dude.
If you haven't gotten onto that, I highly recommend it. I'm going to send you a copy of my guide after this, and I want your honest opinion on it. I really do, because you seem like an educated fellow. I want you to read through it and give me an honest opinion.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, certainly. Really
so how come you haven't gotten into FBA yet? Just out of curiosity.
Well, okay. Unfortunately, it's because I've been lazy. It's just I haven't taken the time to get to understand it fully, how the process works, how listing.
Once you get the mechanics down, it's key.
Yeah, no, I mean, like one of the biggest responses I get when I ask that question is, people are like, "Well, I'm afraid to because there's a lot of restrictions," and I agree, there is a lot of restrictions compared to eBay, but it's like Eric said, it's like once you dive into it, it's just so freaking easy, freaking easy.
I'm gonna commit.
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm gonna commit to focusing on getting that done in that case, especially because
you know what? When you do, and if you have any questions, give me a holler. That's my niche, I guess. I'd be more than happy to. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hey, just one quick question right here, if you're okay with answering it. What do you sell primarily on there? What item type?
Me personally, I majority is a lot of toys, board games. But these guys will tell you. I mean, I sell like grocery items, and grocery items are a little tricky because they have like expiration dates and stuff. So you have to keep track of that. But majority of it is like toys, and basically what I tell everyone is scan everything that's brand new with a barcode.
You go to retail stores and do that. You get it from retail stores, or you go to thrift stores?
Retail stores, thrift stores, flea markets, everywhere. I mean,
does everything, man. Y'all do everything.
Yeah.
I'm like 95% FBA right now, and I'm telling you, dude, if you added that to your business model and you're full time, you would at least like 33% your income, if not double.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you.
I gotta do it. What do you sell? Picker, if you're all right with it.
I sold 2 Guitar Heroes in the last hour. I've sold 2 of them. It was over $180 in the last hour. So
you sell mainly video game
electronics. Media, toys. That's my main thing. Electronics, media, toys. I'll go to Amazon. Done.
I can tell you what I sold. I can tell you what I sold. The last item that I sold on Amazon FBA is a Juju pet hamster.
I know what those are. Those are little toys.
Yeah. They sell for me all the time. All the time. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you where I source them, but if you find them,
I'll find.
Dude, you can find those things at garage sales for like $1 or $2, man.
But you guys know me. I like to source my stuff new.
Yeah, that's green room stuff. You better tell them.
Go in the green room.
Yeah, go in the green room. Miss Alpha Female from YouTube. Awesome show, guys. So people are loving the show. If you do like this show, we've actually listened to YouTube out there. I'll tell you really quick, Flippin. It's at least a month or maybe 2 months ago, we asked our audience, like, we're going to go into having guests and everything, and like, who would you want to see? So we got a lot of, Terminal 99. We got some Glendon Camerons in there. We had a lot of you.
Oh, good.
A lot of flipping.
We got a lot of profits. I wanted to let the people out there know, hey, we listen to you. Is the show going the way you like it to? We take criticism, both positive and negative. I mean, we take negative criticism. We take positive, whatever, praise. But we did bring the guy here for you guys. Definitely, at the least, if you're not going to comment or if you do like it, just hit the like button, and we'll know just from that the show was good. Or you can just type it in the comments like, yeah, that was great. If you want another guest, like next week or something, let me know who you want to see. We'll try to get them on the show.
Didn't we cap out at like 150 viewers? That was a lot of people on this show.
Well, we've had a lot. It's still high right now. We have 127. The show's going.
Close to 150.
That's all flipping, man. That's all flipping.
Yeah, it's all flipping. That's right.
You're welcome.
There's a segment that we like to do in the show called the Best Find of the Week. The only unfortunate thing is that we can't do that this week because for the past week, all these guys except for Flippin were partying at my house in my town.
I'll tell you what I found, the best find of the week.
What did you find?
My sobriety.
Oh, okay. I mean, we've done some
Hermes
things.
tie. I got a Hermes tie and a bunch of Vineyard Vines tie right in front of Steve's face.
Oh
We
my
don't talk
gosh, that
about
was
that anymore.
unreal. That was unreal.
We
I
don't
saw
talk about that.
fun. Mhm.
He was flipping. He's like, I can't believe this is happening right now. You're blowing my mind.
Austin's got a lot of good stuff, I'll tell you. I brought them to a lot of places, but really when they were down here, my goal was to entertain them, to host them, and to really show them, a really cool city in Texas. I want to make sure that they don't think Texas is just cowboys, oil rigs, and just industry, right?
Yeah,
Like people think it's just buildings and concrete everywhere. It's not. Where I took them is a very cool place with a lot of trails and water and barbecue and no chain restaurants. It's just all local stuff. So, Gigi Relic, if you are down next year, we are going to do it in Austin again. We're going to do it even better and bigger. And I know our budget for Topgolf was not cheap, and we're going to try to double that or something. We're going to go crazy next year. So start making plans, all you guys out there. We'll try to get it around July or something. Make it out to Austin. Flippin', consider it. Just trust me.
Oh, I'd love to join you guys. Yeah, it looks like
it's good times. It's good times. And you know what? My last comment was just meant to be a joke. It wasn't like we were being drunk. I mean, I think maybe we drank like a couple beers at the most, But no, it was me. I'm like the oldest out of the bunch, So my energy level isn't as high as theirs. So.
Oh, your liver enzymes are a little weaker than ours too.
So right. So So my biggest complaint was, these damn young punks, man, they're like freaking riding skateboards and, jumping off cliffs, and I'm over here freaking dragging my ass. So, but you know what? I had a blast. Yeah, and I think me and Ray can hit it off pretty good, man. We were just trash talking like crazy.
Yeah, we had some rap battles too. I mean, I thought he was going to put one of those battles we had in the footage, but he kept it out. I guess I beat you up.
I'm glad he did, because I kind of embarrassed myself, man.
I might have one on the phone, but I don't know if I'm going to put it because there might have been some interesting words said. Like,
yeah, that might have been it was on the spot.
It's probably from me then. Jeez.
That being said, there's a comment right here from Armando Sueños from Google Plus saying, "Hey, Green Room, who wants fireworks again?" So I thought that was kind of funny. Hey, Gigi Relic, you definitely should check out the YouTube, the trip videos on my channel. If you ever get a chance, take a look at it, and if Austin looks like a town that you would want to visit, just hit me up, or just come in the middle of next summer when we'll all be there, and I'll host you along as well, man. Whatever.
Awesome! I'd love to join you guys on a vacay out there or whatever. It looked like a good time. Yeah, I've been watching some of your videos, and seems like you guys had a blast.
That actually leads me to another question. So you said you live in Michigan, right? And Michigan having 6 months out of the year, which is just not good weather or just not appealing. What do you do when you're not picking and you're not playing Diablo? What's something that you enjoy to do? Is it like working out? Is it ingesting creatine? Like, what do you love to do that you haven't shown on your videos?
Well, I have. This is the truth too, and I guess it probably should be kind of embarrassing, but I really do have a good time just staring at a wall.
Oh my gosh!
No, you can get a lot accomplished that way. You can actually listen to
freak.
That's like meditation, bro.
I'm very entertained. I can entertain myself just by thinking about things, but I like to work out. I'm being serious here. I don't require much. I don't need to go out far. I mean, I have been around a bit. Like I said, I lived in California, but I'm not much.
California.
I lived in Los Angeles County in San Dimas in the Los Angeles.
Oh yeah. Okay, you mentioned that earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
so
but
you work out. What else do you do?
I play some guitar occasionally. I play and I accompany it with my voice, but I don't have much of a passion for that. Outside of that, I just like going on walks and going to parks and the beach. There's a lot of nice beaches around here, which 3 or 4 months out of the year they're nice to go to. So I hit that. I like to bike and kayak as well.
Oh, cool. Man, I think you'd be perfect for Austin. So.
Oh yeah, he'll fit right in.
One of the funniest comments today actually was on one of my videos, but it said, "Those Green Room admin staff, bona fide, you're a great host," and it went into all this stuff, but it alluded to this last part, and it said, what's funny about the videos is that they need to take a vacation from being there.
Oh
Because
no,
it was
absolutely, I
so
agree.
intense
I
and
need a vacation from my vacation.
yeah, like I guess the way it came out on video was like it was fun, but like maybe too much fun. It was just an overload of fun the entire time. And I'm not going to speak for the rest of you guys, but I
No,
like
but
doing that kind of
no,
stuff when it
it was well worth it. I had a blast.
yeah, we're really going to connect hard with YouTube community and the Green Room community next year. We're going to do it. I mean, we're going to blow it out of the water next year.
Yeah, no, it's like Bonafide said. You know, it's just an opportunity for us to give back to the community. I mean, you know, we've been doing this for 6 months, but you know, in the 6 months, we've gotten a lot of support. We've gotten, I mean, people are watching the videos, and I mean, you know, I don't have a huge YouTube following yet, but you know, I mean, but you know, I'm working on it. But you know, people have been so supportive. I mean, and you know, and I think I speak for you know, the rest of the admins. I just love teaching. I mean, I've been in this game for a while, and you know, I love teaching people the shortcuts.
Yeah. No, that's right. I think we all shared that. It was one of those things like when you were in town, when all you guys were in town, Gigi, it was kind of like one of the, why did I call you Gigi? I'll just call you Gigi Relic. If I call you Gigi.
Why do you call him Gigi? I thought he was flipping profits.
No, he's going to be Gigi right now for this. Okay, he's going to be
Whatever
Gigi
you need
Relic.
me to be.
But okay, you'll be flipping right now. Okay, whatever.
No.
What I was saying is that when they came into town, it was like you never have to ask them like, let's go into this pawn shop, see if we can make some money. Let's go into a thrift store. See, they were all just so down with it.
That would be a good time.
We do, and it was really cool. We would go from a pawn shop to a thrift store, down to paddleboarding, down to Mexican food, to margaritas, to like another thrift store. It was just like really, it was just effortless entertaining them. It really wasn't entertainment.
Yeah, when you get like-minded people together, it just flows.
Yeah, it was good time, great times. I mean, I would do it in a heartbeat, man.
Yeah. So anyway, it's good to know that you like you know, kayaking, biking. That's neat because we all like that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Looking at a wall. I haven't done
Yeah, I
that
don't know
in a long
about all
time.
that. I don't know
I
about
can
all
do
that.
that at night when everyone else is sleeping. I'll just be staring at the wall for a while. I don't require much. I'll get my entertainment in, to that regard anyway. Then I'll be up for more.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is the whole time that I was out there, my left eye was like swelling up because I'm highly allergic to cats, and Chris has a cat, and I just, it was just swelling up, and then I swear as soon as I get on the plane, I come back to California. Oh, dude, I'm back to normal. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That as well. I can handle them.
We are about to wrap it up. We're at an hour and 15 minutes. So, hey, Flippin, you want to be on this Green Room Hangout again maybe in the future, like 2 or 3 months down the road? You think you'd be up for it?
Certainly I will be. Hit me up.
Okay. And, maybe that. When does like the weather kind of just turn terrible in Michigan to where you're like inside all the time?
Probably late November.
Okay, and that's where I guess I saw snow like everywhere, and I was like, I do not want to live in this freaking state. I do not.
Yeah, it can be rough.
Yeah. What kind of wait? What? This is like one of the last questions. What do you travel around that? I thought with all this snow that I saw in Michigan, I saw 50% four-wheel drive cars and 50% two-wheel drive cars. And I thought that's just absurd. Like,
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do a two-wheel drive car here and to settle with that as your primary vehicle. But I drive a Jeep, and it has a four-wheel drive option, of course. I think that one of the better vehicles, a Subaru Outback or anything by Subaru is a good vehicle for me.
Dude, you are my best friend.
Yeah, they're great on gas. They're great on gas, and they're always
Love the Subarus.
they're perfect.
Yes.
And they have a lot of They have a lot of room. Most of them do anyway. So.
But when you're in your Jeep, do you roll the windows down, take the doors off, and do you let your hair blow in the wind?
It's not that kind of Jeep. It's a Liberty. It's all enclosed.
Oh, they're so cool.
I turn on my air conditioner. I know I'm not much of a fan of it, honestly. I don't really care for the look of them.
It's like the mom Jeep, but it's still cool.
I know. Yeah, but I settle with it. Yeah, and it does its job for me. And I normally turn on the air conditioning. I don't hang my head out the window and take the air in.
You don't do the Ace Ventura thing. And have you ever had that vehicle completely filled to the top?
Oh, I try not to do that. So really, no, I haven't. No, I've had a lot of stuff on the back seats, but that's about it. I normally don't fill up like that.
Cool. Well, I like Jeeps. I used to have a Jeep, and then I sold it for a Lexus. Don't know why, but I miss my Jeep. I'm probably gonna get another one, but I drive an all-wheel drive vehicle too. I like it because of snow and whatever mud or whatever I can get myself into. I just noticed when I was in Michigan, I was like, why would anyone have a two-wheel drive out here? It doesn't make any sense. But
yeah, I've tried that once or twice before, and it's really hard when you have to be somewhere on time. Because back when I had a two-wheel drive vehicle, I was working for someone else, so I had that difficulty to deal with.
Cool. I will ask one last question. Sorry. You strike me as the kind of guy who understands fixed cost very well, like living fixed cost, right? And you strike me as the kind of guy who would understand living, like fixed cost of living every single month, right?
Yeah.
Like you know exactly what you need to survive.
Yeah.
You make over and beyond that, more than likely, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a minimalist to some extent. Yeah, nice. I try to keep things simple, and no matter how much money I make, I prefer to keep it that way. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a really good attitude, man. That means you can basically drop everything and just go on a trip. You can do crazy things with your life.
Exactly. Yeah, I actually do go out quite a bit. I usually stick around the Michigan area, but just anytime I want, I get up and go, join friends and others, and yeah, that's how I've been living for a while now. It's basically because it doesn't take much to entertain me, so I just try to live simple. It helps relieve stress. You know, that's really what I desire mostly is a stress-free way of being, and that's just one way that I approach that.
Cool.
Hey, Gigi Relic, Flippin, Shaka Khan, whatever the hell your name is. Anytime you want to come out to California, man, the Bay Area, man, give me a holler. I'll be more than happy to host you, man. We'll. Unfortunately, I live in one of the most expensive places in the country, if not the world. But you know what? I'll be more than happy to host you. We'll go hit up the thrift stores or whatever.
Awesome. Yeah, I will do that because I've been planning on going back there eventually. I just haven't yet since I've lived there. So I'll definitely hit you up if I happen to go that way. That'd be awesome. What part do you live in again?
I live in San Jose, dude. I live right down the street from eBay.
Oh no! You can go to them with your issues then. Then you don't have to deal with
right. You
don't have to deal with automated systems.
Yeah.
But even there, you probably won't find who you're looking for, though, because the person that you're looking for doesn't exist. It's a
okay. We got to wrap it up here. Flippin, man, thanks a lot for coming on our show.
That was a fun interview.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
It's good to see. It's good to see the real Flippin' Profits, and it was good to see the breakout for a split second of the Flippin' Profits that we see on YouTube, the crazy one. But it's good to know that you're a grounded person who's smart about life and really, loves what you love, and you don't care what anybody says about it. That's just cool, man. So if you're ever in, I guess I'll speak for the Green Room staff here. If you're ever in Florida, Connecticut, or LA, or Austin, Texas,
come on down.
It would be insulting. It would be insulting.
LA. I'm in San Jose.
Yeah, but it would be insulting if you wouldn't hit us up if you were in our.
Thank you. You guys hit me up as well if you come to Michigan.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to go. I don't know if I'm going to go there, man.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Next time I go to Noblesville, I'm telling you, I'm going to borrow my brother's car. I'm going to drive up there. It's only like 3.5 hours away. We're going to grab a beer, and if you haven't learned FBA yet, I will walk you through it.
Oh, you're the best. You're the best.
Flippin, go blue. Did you go to Michigan? Are you Wolverine?
No, I didn't go to Michigan. No, I'm not much into that, but yeah, go blue.
Okay.
My family is into that, however. My dad and brothers are all about. Are you a fan of the Wolverines?
No, I'm just a huge football fan.
Okay.
I love football, man.
I don't mind the occasional game, though. I like to watch the Super Bowl, but I don't know. I'll watch football for entertainment, so I don't follow sports, though, much.
Okay, yeah. We got some issues, man. We got some issues, man.
I don't follow sports here.
Huh?
I follow Mike Tyson.
Chris
you follow Mike Tyson. Okay. Well, hey, we got something in common. You like boxing, I like boxing, so.
Yeah, common ground, exactly.
Hey, Flippin, before we actually get off the air, why don't you tell the people out there in YouTube land how to find you, man? All your social media channels or YouTube. Tell them exactly how to find you. That way you can drop all your, your stuff right now. Tell them how they can get in touch with you if they have like an amplifier question or something. Like, how do people reach out to you?
On my I'm trying to work on my Facebook. I don't have it up right now, the Flippin' Profits page, but that should be up within this. I'll try to get it up within this week. Just YouTube Flippin' Profits, and you'll see me. Subscribe to the page, like what you see, comment, and I'd really appreciate it. And more
How
videos.
how do they know it's your page? What does your avatar say on it? Like, what does it look like?
It's a pirate ship. I have a white background with the black outline of a pirate ship. So just look for that. I know I'm sorry. I'm not very helpful for myself. It's unfortunate. I'm gonna take this more seriously though. Just making the videos, like I love making videos, so I have more comment, more energy, and everything that's involved with that. So this isn't gonna stop. This is gonna keep going and accumulating.
Cool.
Having a good time.
Looking forward, I know I'm speaking on behalf of all of them. We're looking forward to more. Those guys out there that are watching the show on YouTube land, ladies, guys, whatever, thanks for joining the show. Thanks for spending an hour and a half almost with us. And I think next week we'll have another guest for you. Surprise, surprise, but you'll see. All right, guys, we are out of here. Take it easy. See ya.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.